Welcome back, YouTube. This is Crying Wolf Tears with another exciting episode of God of War. Last we left off, we had just entered the realm of Alfheim, I believe it's called. In other words, another realm with elves in it. And here, we had just upgraded the Leviathan X, and now we will talk to Sindri.
How are you here before us, dwarf? We were told our path was the only one between realms.
Well, it may be the only way for you to travel, but we dwarves are full of surprises.
That is not an answer.
Hang on to that sense of wonder. There's so little mystery once you've amassed the wealth of arcane knowledge that I have. Where to comb the realms for exotic resources. How to craft them into creations that defy imagination. To the novice, I'm sure it all seems like magic, but... oh, all right. It's magic. Are you happy now?
Sindri, have you always been so...
Clean? Huh. Don't I wish. No, I was just as unsanitary as the next dwarf until the day a Vanir witch set me straight. She discovered with her magic there are hundreds of thousands of tiny beasties on everything around us. Oh, so small you can't even see them.
No.
It's true. And if they get inside you, they make you sick. But the witch told me there's one wood, the oak, that's a natural deterrent. Stops the beasties from spreading. So now, I make all my handles from oak. See? I think of these things. Okay, back to work.
So how come Brock's blue and you're not?
Boy,
Oh, it's fine. Very good question, actually. You see, my brother's not as careful as I am. In fact, he prefers to work with metals using his own bare hands. Ugh. No gloves. Says it's the only way he can hear what it wants to be. Touch enough raw silver and it changes your skin irreparably. That means forever. I wouldn't bring it up to him, though. You know how sensitive he can be.
I guess that makes sense. Sindri, why don't you just make up with your brother already?
Me? Make up with him? Because he's an obstinate pighead incapable of change. Because he says the most terrible things about me, just because he's insecure about his own work, which, let me tell you, is subpar. Because he blames me for the things that aren't my fault.
Huh? Like what?
Would you pardon me, please?
I need to collect myself.
I guess that's all he has to say. Now, if you remember from that last video,
What's that down there?
that little box that we hit down, make sure you collect enough of this stuff. It's really important. Here's something interesting. Make sure you collect these whenever you're playing the game. Increases a random stat by 2. I know it's not much. Like I said before, every little bit helps.
Huh?
again, I said nothing.
Weird. Could have sworn you said something.
What is it, boy?
Voices! You don't hear that?
I hear nothing.
It's going away now. It was screaming. Lots of voices. Angry. You really didn't hear that?
No.
It felt... evil.
Guess That must Randy Orton feels every time.
Look, should we try talking to them?
No,
But maybe they need help.
they do not stop us, so they do not concern us.
But
They
maybe...
do not concern us.
Look at that. That must be the Ring Temple. Look, they have sand bowls in Alfheim too. Should I read it?
What does it ask?
Without me or within me, death is sure. Yet within you, I am life most pure. But I don't see any runes around here.
Oh, we must find it. Back to the boat.
So here, there are two bays, one on the left and one on the right. So let's explore those a little bit, see what we can find.
It's sad the elves can't work things out. Alfheim's such a beautiful place, but war makes it ugly.
You see with the eyes of a child. In war, a soldier sees beauty only in the blood of his enemy. The rest of him is lost, sometimes never to return.
You know about war, don't you?
Wars are fought for two things, survival or advantage. Battles may be won by the better soldier. Wars are won by those who are willing to sacrifice everything to ensure victory.
It's a little dark, but alright. Didn't even give him a chance to attack.
Atreus, to me.
Okay, I'm coming. Ready, Father! Huh. Let's hang on to them.
another runic attack. While this one does cost more frost and freezes our enemies, this one causes more damage. It's hard to pick. But this one does stun, so let's use this one for a moment. So I guess that's all we can uncover for now. So let's go to the other side now.
I see something down there. Sindri said Mother was a warrior. Was she in a war too?
Of a sort. Her family was decimated by hostile rivals, and she alone survived. She walked the warrior's path, but her war was to live on, to brave an unforgiving world alone.
And that's why she asked Sindri and Brock to make her the axe?
She had the strength to wield such a weapon, and the wisdom to use it for good. She found purpose in protecting the weak.
So, she'd help out the elves?
No.
Not really sure how she could get to the elf. Bet Captain America, which is his shield, can do that.
We did it!
Oh, gotta be quick with it. A Norn chest. Here are the bells. You gotta be quick to hit them. Yeah, last time I tried this, it took me like, I think 10 minutes. Another apple. Now our health increases. I grow stronger with every apple. I guess what they say is true. An apple a day will keep doctors away. Alright, so here are those realm terrors that I tell you about. Again, I don't think I'm strong enough yet to fight those, so we'll come back to that another time.
There's something over there. Ooh, good find. What's that?
Now this part was always tricky for me. The talisman. If we can upgrade it fully, it might be effective. Gently
Father?
down the stream.
You ever know anyone else who heard voices?
I knew desperate men at sea who, when our supplies ran dry, would quench their thirst by drinking seawater. They swore the sirens, evil creatures singing to them from nearby islands, were in fact their wives and daughters calling them home. They endangered the crew, steering us toward the reefs.
How did you fix them?
We threw them overboard.
Oh. Well, good thing The blue door! That's gotta be the entrance. Let's go!
Careful, boy.
What are they doing?
Darn it.
The bridge is gone. The They covered the crystal with that stuff. Why?
To prevent reinforcements.
Charge!
Maybe we can fix the bridge from down there? Okay, so that did something. I think. I'm set! What is that problem with us?
We do not belong here.
Wait, combined together like that, they kind of look like a room. It doesn't make sense.
Come, back to the sand bowl.
Father, the pillars and ring form an elvish rune.
What does it ask?
Without me or within me, death is sure. Yet within you, I am life most pure. Yep, it's water, all right.
Boy!
It was the voices again, but different voices. Less angry. They were asking for help.
We are here for the light. I do not care who they are, nor what they want.
You never care about anything.
You have something to say?
No? Luger. What's happening? Whoa! Look what we found! Father?
Yes.
The voices I heard. It was hard to make out, but way in the back I'm pretty sure I heard Mother.
That is not possible.
But I know what I heard.
Atreus, enough.
He looks different. Look at those horns.
Behind me, boy.
That can't be good. I'm ready.
So, as we had just emptied the Temple of the Elves, we will stop right here, and I will see you next time. This is Crying Wolf Tears. See you then.